Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Invin. Today I am bringing you guys the top 5 best locations to drop in Warzone on Rebirth Island. So this is going to be judged off where buy station locations most commonly are, the best rotations for zones and circles based on not getting stuck in a certain area, where the most money spawns in and most contracts so that you're able to get your loadout in as quick as possible, and also where some of the high traffic areas are so you can get those high kill games if you're wanting to go for those as well. If you do enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a subscribe down below. We're very close to 100 subs, so it would mean a lot if you could help me out in reaching that. And if you do go on to enjoy the entire video, drop a like down below as that really helps me out, and let me know which of these drop locations is your favourites down in the comments. So without further ado, let's jump into this video and get started with the first drop location. So the first location we are looking at here is Living Quarters. This is mine and my friend's favourite drop location in Warzone. Whenever we hop on and play, this is where we always like to drop. It's got tons of buildings, tons of loot, tons of contracts. It often spawns with a shop directly in the middle of Living Quarters there. If it doesn't, there is one down towards the docks, and there's also one towards construction sites, so exceptionally good location in the middle of the map. And this links nicely on to our second one, which is construction site slash tents. Now this is directly to the left of Living Quarters, which is kind of why I've bundled them together, but they are separate locations and there's different reasons why you'd want to land at each one. If you wanted to land at Living Quarters, most likely you're going to have 2, 3, 4 other duos or trios depending on the game mode of the week. Obviously with it being limited game modes at the moment, landing with you, you're going to have other teams there basically. If you land on tents, it's likely to only be one other team or yourselves, and if you land on construction, it's the same as Living Quarters. It's likely to be at least another squad or two with you there. So depending how much action you can see going on and how many games you've been playing for, how warmed up you are, that kind of thing, depends where you want to land. But all of these locations link up very nicely. They all have shops nearby, and all actually can use the same shop anyway, depending where it spawns in the midst of these locations. But this is going to be one of the best places to drop in the lobby, as it gives you fantastic rotational positions for next zone. It gives you access to vehicles if you're wanting to move around quickly through that. It always has a shop in one of the 3 locations, so you're never going to be stuck looking for somewhere to buy that loadout once you've completed those tasks, and you are going to be able to get that early action going on with some kills, some fighting, and also a little bit of action straight off the bat there, which is always fun. The third location we're talking about here is the bioweapon labs. Now this is our second favourite landing spot, mine and my squads. We always drop here if we don't go Living Quarters. To be honest, these are our favourite 2 spots. 99% of the time we're dropping at one of these 2 spots. Bioweapons is really good. It's in the corner of the map, so it gives you a chance to move, particularly as the zone is often towards the middle of Rebirth Island, so you're going to be able to get a little bit of travelling on, which sometimes helps us to get a bit of momentum in the game. You're going to catch enemies off guard when they're rotating, and you're also going to be able to move from place to place a little bit clearer as you'll be able to clear the map from the back forwards, which is going to be great. It gives you fantastic rotations down the left hand side, as you can see in the gameplay here, but also gives you fantastic rotations to the right through the long building up to the prison cell area, or down indeed towards construction as well. Fantastic area to cover, lots of shops again directly in front of and behind as 2 spawn locations where a buy station can be, which makes bioweapons a fantastic place to land on Rebirth Island. The 4th drop location is Security Area. Security Area is at the other back end of the map, behind Living Quarters and construction, and is a fantastic zone if you're trying to get that cash up and get the loadout in early. Now if you're playing for a win for whatever reason you wanted to get your wins up, or you're just feeling like going for a sweaty game, this is a fantastic place to drop. Whenever we drop here, we tend to get a lot of cash off the bat. There tends to be 1 or 2 other squads dropping with you, which does mean there's going to be a little bit of congestion there, but nothing too major. You're going to be able to pick up those early game kills, a bit of action, get the cash in, and move to the next location wherever the zone takes you from that point onwards. The 5th and final drop location that we like to land in here is Prison Block. This is fantastic because 1, it gets rid of campers that like to sit on that middle roof. You can clear that straight off the bat and make sure that you're not going to get shot in the back off the start of the game, which often happens on this map, so it's really good to clear. But secondly, it's got a lot of loot spawns up there, a lot of contracts in the building and on top of the building. You've got all the different staircases which you can go up and down, as well as the windows. You've got the zip lines. There's lots of different dynamics to this area, which makes it very good to traverse, but also very good to get high concentration of players and easy kills. As you can see from the gameplay here, this is inside the prison block. You're able to get some easy kills while they're looking down different passageways if you move around quite swiftly, and it just makes the whole start to the game very hectic. But if you're an experienced player and you like that sort of gameplay, definitely recommend dropping in this location, as you are going to be able to get those kills straight off the bat, get some money and get that loadout in, lots of buy stations in the area, and get on that road to victory. That's going to be it for this video, guys. If you have enjoyed, please drop a like and a subscribe down below, and let me know in the comments which one of these drop locations is your favourite. Thanks for watching, and peace.